Hello everyone, I'm on today review of one of the most budget phones those for 2023, which is called Tecno Go 2023, Tecno Spark GO here. It is whole name phone with memory 464. There is an extension function working 3 GB memory and works like you have 7 GB of RAM, now 64 settings. Such a phone can be bought for $60 or $70. That is up to $100. You can arrange the purchase of the purchased. This smartphone is new from the store, that is very true. As you understand, small ending box here, we had a seal. I already opened the phone, charged 5,000 battery as always. Well, let's go through characteristics now in detail like this. I open the bag inside where I'm lying, telephone packed, of course here still in power supply included. But that is not all, not a very good opening, everything was sealed like that. It's inconvenient to eat film. You can't do it on your own, because the film sticks quite well. Problematic, I would be in the user's place. I would have glued the glass. It would be better to order it glass separately and glued the glass onto screen than this thin film warranty 12 plus 1 month, that is 13-month certification documentation. The product has a silicone case for 60 phone case. Luxury blocking the power here at 10 watts is not fast power supply. Slow charging proprietary Tecno. Yes, consider a needle as a paperclip in order to open the SIM tray and cable here, so it's type C. I'm surprised that type C is for such money as not micro USB modern. It is cool. This is really cool. This is rare. You'll meet me like this. And this thing is made not very comfortable. I didn't use this special needle or paperclip will deliver. I will use mine because it is very heavy here. I get the phone in black. There are also other colors, but black the color doesn't say, it's just plain she's so black. I'm more dark blue, I would say. More of a dark blue color. The phone looks like it's 60 years old. Not bad, not cheap. And there is some interesting here, well, kind of small semantic load. At least for this phone, that is. You can see some lines here. They tried to draw the body itself so rough. That is, absolutely not a easily soiled, non-slippery block on the contrary. On the contrary, it's glossy. Like piano black varnish, 2 cameras, and there is a scanner. Scanner located at the back in the old-fashioned way. Recessed. There's very powerful that you know that he drown it there and feel it conveniently flash. Nothing, by the way, at the top end, regular plastic body. Cheap plastic on the left side of the SIM tray at the bottom for headphone jack. Portable microphone socket for charging and speaker on the right side. Button power, and 2 separate buttons. Volume button separately, down volume decrease, and individuality volume up button. Like this, guys, everything is what it should be. So tag on Iskra. Go 2023, what we have here, characteristics. Main screen size is 6.6 is a large 5,000 phone battery and charging type with memory. 64 and 4 RAMs also come in versions with situations, gigabytes of RAM, and 13 megapixels camera. There is a scanner. We select film. I turn on the phone and start it up, but it's real ultra-budget employee here 60, as if there is no need to present it to him. Some increased requirements $60. Sometimes it's even more profitable to buy here a new phone than some old one repair. If you have an airplane phone, headphones are broken. Sometimes it's expensive to replace such a screen on iPhones on the latest models. There is a replacement price. The screen looks like $200, now maybe even more expensive, and this phone, it costs only $60. That's understandable, generally. A super good phone there, for people who don't need any cool characteristics, cool fancy phones. This is how you can assemble the box. Now let's see what the current symbol is here, so I open it. The SIM tray also has a rubber seal. It's rare to see something like this. Cheap phone symbols are here triple. You can insert 2 SIM cards plus a flash drive. That is, internal memory can also be expanded with budget ways to buy a flash drive for $5. And you will have more memory, well, excellent equipment and everything in general just perfect. For now, I'm starting to get acquainted with the phone. The screen is too dark. Let's add time, go to settings, and it's already starting to become clear. The phone is so inexpensive because everything it works, well, I wouldn't say it's really fast. I turn the brightness to maximum level. And that's how it is, in principle, very comfortable using the phone. Upper limit. Everything is visible. Everything clearly. Let's show the adjustment level. I can't get into the slider here. It is the level of construction. And the maximum is not to say that it's really big range, but it seems to me personally the maximum. What is normal enough? No dim screen. There is a night theme. I also see which switch is not the best. Everything works quickly without rushing. Let's get some icons here. These little ones are difficult, even in them. Hit is auto brightness. That is, the phone can automatically adjust screen timeout. After how long do you have, the screen will turn off. Of course, 60 Hz here, at least 120 there. 90 phones work here. The simplest technologies were used: 60 Hz screen with a diagonal of 6.6 inches. This is an IPS matrix with a resolution of HD plus 1600-720 pixels. Distance, side 29, bottom 3 touch buttons. And at the bottom, like this chin, like all budget one's phones. If you look closely, of course, pixels on the screen will appear. But this, if you look closely, if you look like this, the distance there is 40 centimeters to fundamental features do not require yet. It seems to me that this screen has a preservation so coldish you can customize it a little more warm colors. Where is this available? At least set the protection timeout, look. But I don't see. That's it, setting the color palette. I'm not sure about something I'm watching the screen here. Only if you set the mode, for example, vision protection. But this is a little different. It's just that you get a blue glow, more benefits for the eyes. Here's a drop from the screen budget phones, 60 phone costs. Further, Android system is not Android here, version 13. This is a little unpleasant that the new phone is kind of like, but Android past 12, version 12 Android, but update came here version also. No, the newest 12, so far it works. So there may be some prospects update coming, but so far, RAM is updated as much as possible for 3 gigabytes. The choice is 1. 2 or 3 gigabytes are not dense. The phone, be better this way than this won't happen at all. Now, the main problem with the processor is here. This is what all budget phones are like. They have pretty weak processors. There are weak old ones standing here too. This particular case is established here. MediaTek processor Helio 22. I think if I'm not mistaken, this is already so old processor that was installed in Redmi 6. And on the phone, it's even there, not 8-core. It's all quad-core, 53 weak with a frequency of 2 GHz, 12 nanometer process technology. Does not support 5th generation networks. Don't forget about this frequency. Only 4 cores video. The nucleolus here is quite weak. Power GE 830. This is absolutely not a gaming smartphone. I would recommend the smartphone to those who get more use out of your smartphone. Read some news part of the time, rewrite in messengers. But not for some cool ones for running social networks, professional labor for games. No way, no, it's just for communication, for correspondence, for communication by telephone, for communication. This is the most important thing, always in touch on this phone, because performance is weak performance here, specifically weak. I downloaded Antutu Lite, and he just even works. You see, it works like this slowly, without rushing. Antutu Lite, it shows 126,000. But this is certainly not enough already. In the 23rd this year, I would like more. These are all slow as loaded, because the processor, multi-touch processor, of course. Here we saved a little 5 touches, 10, not at all. 5, still okay, 6 adding. He doesn't sees him. Sees him 6 finger 7, all he doesn't sees 5 touches maximum found even on more expensive ones models. So I'm not surprised here. Why am I surprised it hasn't been done here? NFC module, that is, buying this phone you always carry any card or money, is paid to you for the phone. It won't work only if some payment via QR codes, but this is rare for us now. Who uses us mainly pays either any card by phone with using NFC could be the future. Somehow through QR codes it will be possible to use it too. Memory speed here, very bad memory, MMC 51. 202 megabytes per second when reading 78 just for recording, and because of this phone so slow, here it is. And what else I wanted to say, and for throttling, this is the graph here, not entirely stable subsidence. Sharp sweat from elongation, well, approximately 20% productivity in moments of falling. But the most important thing is when this is the phone you use, you're starting to get a little annoying. This is some kind of slowness of the phone. That is, awesome new applications. They are all, if you were before this, more I think a fast phone is for you break, just like the existing telephone break. If damn you didn't have something super flagships, you can't even do that. Notice that the phone is somehow not working so simply. I noticed that these should loading all loads slow. All leisurely, there is no this smooth a screen that also creates such an atmosphere, a bit of a budget phone. Let's see how it goes now. The downloads will be long. How long will it take to load? 5 minutes only. Probably before the game even starts. Maybe more. Start. Here's PUBG, mobile. Listen, well, the Bible has started. Well, of course it's long. I don't know, about 10 minutes. I had to wait a really long time. The graphics start up. Of course they are the worst. FPS level also drops. If you quickly turn the camera over, I would probably even advise me to play PUBG. The light does not live in an ordinary pub you see like everyone else, but not the most pleasant experience. Of course, it's not completely non-programmatic smartphone. Even if you are over 60, buy something over the head. Buy the same real Ministry of Foreign Affairs 30 or from 30 onwards. The situation will be there. At least the former 8-core ones are better. Their processors and video kernels are more powerful there. And here there are actually 4 cores. That's true. Very old processor and very weak for games in general for 3D games like this. Especially doesn't fit well. Look how everyone else does it, twitches a little. Damn, it's a bummer, it feels like 10 frames per second here, and I'm running at booth, generally 10 FPS. It's a bit weak, it is rather weak for games. Maybe for just some checkers, chess checkers, and Metro-type surfers. What's happened here, the graph also takes which pixels the size of my finger look, but really what is it? What kind of floor texture is this? Yes, rather a weak phone, it feels like something out of 2018-year manufacturer Redmi in 2015. Note 2. It was more powerful than this phone in 2015. Almost 10 years have passed, and I feel like Lie's performance is serious minus this phone. Let's check how it works now. Unlock home. Even you see, wait, everything is slow to unlock with scanner. Scanner is located in the back. Just touch and phone. Bam, unlock too. It all happens in such a signature leisurely style. There is unlocking the face of someone looking at the phone. Bam, and it unlocks itself like this, like this. This is so minimal security is here now. Let's talk about cameras. Probably, yes. Let's see what's behind the camera. Like this. They look solid as a block camera. Looks like some kind of phone. Serious eyes healthy. This is just some incredible camera, although in reality there are 13 megapixels. Main module, second module in general. It's unclear what kind of depression there really is here. As if not, it's a plug camera and 5 megapixel front camera go to the back. There's no need to climb the camera here. Its all default photo is 13 megapixels. No need to switch, because here no high resolution and oh, not bad. The frame turned out okay too. Doesn't give much benefit. But overall the frame turned out to be a light table relighted. Everything is fine. Everything is clear. Looks like quite good quality. That it would be terrible to myself learned a brand to make inexpensive cameras to take good photos of them. But the truth is no longer in poor lighting. It will work out because here I am not. I even see night mode here. There is no low light. There is nothing better on this phone. Taking a photo will be easy. Completely dark. Now I'll show it to you automatically. Artificial here, intelligence works. It recognizes what it's dark. Something is glowing up there like night mode is. No improvement, doesn't give photos anyway. It turns out wildly dark. You can't see anything that is. Look here, I close it and it turns on night mode, but this doesn't help at all. That is this, you can absolutely say fake nights mode, it doesn't improve anything, and the photo is everything equals dark when dark. In general, yes. In good lighting, take a picture of something during the daylight when it is clear in a room where there are many light bulbs. Many photos get good qualities, perfect, not great, but good. The video here is the most primitive full HD 30 frames without any stub rear camera. Okay, I already said yes, and come on, I want to see more here works because it seems to me there are 2 whole LEDs here. As if position. Yes, 23 years old say that a solar lantern comes in handy for such a cheap phone. A flashlight is good. You can get your way this way. And here you can enable still looking carefully. And the front headlamp and tail light that is, it will be cool. Your side light is illuminated. Maybe 2 LEDs on the back. It's really cool to activate right away. So now let's figure it out. Here we have 1 speaker. Yes, 1 speaker below. Let's obey maximum volume. I would say so loudly about the 3. I think the volume is too low. I can't even hear the call volume 3. Underscore the sound of the 4. The speaker does not wheeze. Everything is fine. The sound quality is good. You can even listen through the speaker some music if you don't have headphones at home. Turn off the music and turn it on louder. The volume is really not very high on this phone. How's the battery? Always 5,000, non-removable for 1.5 days. Fast charging will be enough. No charging, only by wire only here. A 10-watt power supply will charge about 2.5 hours. That is, well, fast charging here not available. But on this phone, the battery will not suffer either. There won't be any that tall overheat underscore problems with him there. President 2. 3 years there shouldn't be anything that can be said by phone. The phone is the most efficient of all. Now models of this brand, we note that it is quite nice design, good price for its screen. Quite a nice camera, if a lot light there, really good focus. Take a clear shot, front camera, normal but small angle watching videos on such a phone. Didn't take pictures. I had to remove the maximum quality video. I'd rather be over 60 bought. Some used one iPhone SE first generation. or some used iPhone 6s or iPhone 7, and there would be much better. The quality of the photo was probably the camera too, better. Overall, the phone is possible. I can recommend buying it there. Parents and grandparents, especially me, it seems like it will come in. They don't need it there at all. I think the game is kind of super performance. They are nowhere to be found in a hurry. They don't care about the application. Opened half a second faster than they did. Not there will be an Antutu. It's unlikely to show them your phone. 5G there. Yes, they will grab 4G. They don't download anything there. Big apps. No need to rush. So that the application can be downloaded in a couple of minutes, seconds. What a great GTA game, G. So, well, it's quite simple, and simple doesn't give any special emotions from use, but at the same time its own functional basic smartphone, and it able to take photographs. There is a good battery here, security, that is, unlocking by face, unlock scanner, Android 12, yes, not 13, but 12 version of the screen, 6.6 inches principal, you can read something on it, watch the news. Not much, he is small and not very faded, the main thing is the IPS screen. It's not very strong, dull, that is, the tension seemed to me enough, and saturation is enough for him. It would be nice to calibrate it, so that I would add it to this phone, probably added an NFC module. After all, there was NFC support. Maybe someone will walk with him and NFC here, and it is possible to pay. I would like a slightly more powerful processor, at least the same Helio G35 delivered, because Helio is E22 anyway, quad-core. Well, now 4-core phone, 23 years old. In general, you rarely even see any Redmi A2. Plus is already the cheapest. Redmi has 8 Helio cores. G36, that is. I changed the processor to 8-core. Maybe even on some very inexpensive Unisoc SE there, 9863A. Even it would be put. So I would change the processors and add, here's the trick here. These are the things. That's it. Everyone will say goodbye to you here, Sparkphone. Go, the phone is like a phone, but you just need it. Know why you are buying it. You for your mind. Excellent model. Inexpensive, budget well-assembled, no creaks, no, there is some play, the assembly is really cool, flagship phone, no gaps. In general, everything is done monolithically as one, no such style at all, crunching even though the materials and budget, but everything is done at the level I think on high-precision machines in general, with say in gaps. So here it is. Here is my opinion on this phone text on Head 2020. Good luck to everyone and everyone before ambulance meetings.